A monster video screen unveiled tonight at Texas Motor Speedway dwarfs the Cowboys screen at AT&T Stadium and the Texans screen at Reliant Stadium in Houston. But how will the mammoth screen standing 12 stories high withstand predictable or unpredictable Texas weather? Channel 8's Todd Unger joins us live. And Todd, you have to see it to believe it, huh?
Yeah, you really did. If one word kind of sums up the whole night out here, it would be huge. And even though race officials are not talking about just how much this costs, they are talking about the structure itself. It'll be bigger than this building right behind me, taller than that, and they say every bit strong enough to endure our Texas winds. TMS knows a thing or two about going big. 138,000 seats, hundreds of high roller suites, and miles of racetrack. But all of that,
126 feet in the air, 12 stories,
will soon be dwarfed by a high-definition video board that even by Texas standards stands out.
Big Hoss is unquestionably the biggest, baddest big screen in the world.
220 feet wide, 12 stories high, it would fit 4 statues of Big Tex across and 2 way up high. It's set to be nearly 80% larger than what Jerry Jones and company rolled out a few years ago.
We want this experience for our fans.
And at that time, no one was thinking grander than Jerry and his AT&T Stadium big screen. But unlike where the Cowboys play, the screen here at TMS, which will actually be a little bit taller than the condos behind me, will be outside, constantly exposed to Mother Nature. How do you make sure that it's safe?
Well, it's engineered to 120-mile-an-hour wind. They are a sealed element that's made for outdoors. So there are big screens for indoors, big screens for outdoors.
TMS Pres Eddie Gossage is convinced that his 14 million LED ball masterpiece will endure, even if the cost of powering it adds up.
About $300 an hour.
Of course, if it adds another element of entertainment, the size of which you can't find anywhere else, then the investment is likely to pay off, and then some. Todd Unger, Channel 8 News.
All right, if you didn't get a good enough idea of just how big the Big Hoss TV screen at Texas Motor Speedway, here are a few interesting comparisons. 9 Alamos could fit inside the screen area. At 125 feet tall, it's about 2 times the height of Big Tex. And it weighs 108 tons, and that's the equivalent of 7.5 full-grown elephants, John.
We did that story earlier about the Texas Motor Speedway and that big TV
screen
you're going to have out there.
Oh, yeah.
You're very concerned, though, about the math Gloria did over there in the touchscreen.
Yeah.
Eddie Gossage will give you bad information if you don't check.
I'm telling you,
every elephant at the zoo is thinking now, no peanuts tomorrow. The average elephant weighs 16,000 pounds.
Yes,
that would be 8 tons. You said 7.5 elephants. That would be 60 tons. You said the screen weighs 108 tons. Yeah. You missed it by 48 tons.
Thank you, Eddie Gossage.
Yeah, I blame Eddie Gossage.
Well, yeah.
I mean, eat a salad, for goodness sake. But actually, they do, and they're all going on a diet tomorrow. Those are some seriously fat elephants.